Becky's here. Don't wait a few minutes, see who else shows up.
Okay.
Someone's not happy. Up to 7. It's getting less and less every week. I'll wait about a minute or two. We'll get started.
Why did you leave?
Did he just leave?
It was an accident.
So do we leave now?
No,
Right.
it was an accident.
Milo, what if it wasn't an accident though? Right. What if he just
You know
left?
this
I
is
didn't know what you did.
recorded, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was an accident.
We'll wait a little. All right, well, at least.
I
Dude, no
knew-
wonder. I was like, why can't I hear him no more?
Right, I heard him clicking that pen. Then it disappeared.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
I'm making breakfast.
I just woke up.
That's good.
I don't know, Cheetos.
What
I woke
you
up 5
eating?
minutes ago.
Cheetos.
That's nice.
I woke up
Yeah.
at 12:50.
True.
It's the only class I come to.
Is he gonna come back or?
Right. I don't know, but I'm gonna wait a little.
Because I will leave.
Dude, well, I mean, we ain't just gonna stay here.
No, we not.
I could go watch some Netflix.
You stupid. Oh, he's here.
He's back.
He just muted.
You're muted.
He is.
Mute yourself.
There we go. That helps. Okay. So we got 8 of us here, and we'll go ahead and get started. First, I'll ask if any of y'all have questions about anything.
I have a question.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask you before I started it because I still don't know what it was. On Tuesday, I got a message, and it says try out the demo of this year's online exam. So is that like the whatchamacallit, is that like how it's gonna be on there?
Were you here last week, Jose?
I think so.
Okay. Well, just a reminder to you and to the others that trying to think. College Board a few days ago set up a demo for you guys to use to make sure, one, and most importantly, that you can log into your account. And so if you can get that far, then 95% of my stress and your stress should go away, because I still have people emailing me. I'm like, how come you didn't email me earlier? I had someone email me like 2 days ago for the first time since we even got out of school. I can't log into my account. I'm like, where have you been all this time? So if you can get in, then that's excellent. If you can't get in, then I need to show you guys this screen, and I emailed you guys this on April 28th, and I don't know how many of you guys have looked at it or not, or have had issues with it or not. But yeah, if you can get in there, that's the biggest thing. Because what they're going to do is on exam day on the 21st, that's where you're going to go to get your exam ticket. And that's where you're going to take your exam from. And you're going to need to log in there around 1:30 on the 21st to go ahead and take your exam, because you have to go through security checks and personal question verification and things like that, and then that might take a while. But yeah, those are the two big things with it. There is a demo that goes with it that they set up a couple of days ago that lets you kind of see how the test is formatted. It's not a practice exam because they said it's generic to all AP subjects, but it basically, like, I think it's supposed to walk you through like how you get into the exam and what the exam's going to look like and how you submit it, and type up responses and that kind of thing. I think that's pretty much what the demo is there for.
Oh, so it's just like a tutorial, not like an actual like.
Correct. They won't have the exam unlocked until the 21st.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So you said that they're going to ask us like security questions like from when we first made our account?
I think they should be like personal identifier questions, like it might ask for your date of birth or what school you go to. I think those are going to be the kind of questions they'll ask. They might ask you like, what email account did you use to set it up, which I think you guys probably used your school account the day that you guys made them up in class in the fall. So if that's what you used, and that's what they're going to ask you to use.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. I checked this morning before the 9 o'clock class. I still haven't seen any new submissions as far as practice stuff that I have set up. Again, I think it's like you're walking blind if you go into the exam without any feedback. We haven't done any DBQs since the early part of March. That was 2 months ago. It's like, asking a football player, hey, we're going to play 2 or 3 weeks of the season, and then we're going to skip 2 months, and here's the Super Bowl. I hope you're ready. It's not going to be pretty. So I urge you guys to do these AP Classroom assignments. If you can log into your AP account, then all you got to do is click into Classroom and do some of these. They're not for a grade. I'm not going to post them and share them with the world or anything, but you guys kind of need to know where your strengths and weaknesses are. One person, and I think that person might even be here today. Yep. I actually did one of them, but the rubric seemed kind of old and it didn't have the modified rubric that we're going to use on the 21st. So if I see a couple of you guys at least trying some of these assignments, what I'm going to do is I'll email the class and say, hey, here is a modified DBQ with 5 documents, like the real thing is going to be on the 21st. I'm going to grade it on the modified rubric and share it with you as a Google form for you to fill out. And I did that with APUSH because a bunch of APUSH kids asked me to do that, and I did. And a few kids went ahead and did it, and I gave them feedback to kind of get them ready for their exam. So if you guys, if I can see some interest from your end that you'll do a couple more of these assignments on AP Classroom, then I'll go ahead and send out a Google form and let you guys know about that. Does that sound something like we might be able to do?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. There was a staff meeting yesterday at 3 o'clock, and one of the things they talked about was final grades for the course. There's still some questions about the year-long classes, but your semester 1 grade is like the worst possible grade you can get from pretty much what I understand. There might be chances that quarter 3 and or 4 will be taken into it. There's not a lot of you guys who got 100% for quarter 4's grade. So if you want to boost your grade and use quarter 4 to do that, I would suggest you look on PowerSchool, see what you're missing, and make those up over the next week or so. They're going to take work up to the 28th. As far as grades go for all of the classes. But, since I'm not given any new assignments, if you're caught up on your other classes, that's something, you might want to do. I haven't checked in the last couple of days. Are they still doing the YouTube review sessions?
Yes, they are.
Okay, that's good. I was wondering about that. Let's see. I wish I could do I guess I could do like a little 1980s emoji or something in the chat thing, but a little virtual heads up. So does anyone know what day today is historically?
Nope. I don't think so.
No.
Deals with World War II.
The end of World War II?
You're just about there. Who surrendered on this date in 1945?
Germany?
Yep, the Germans surrendered. And if there wasn't social distancing, there'd be parties all over Europe because almost all of Europe celebrates today as a holiday. I got 10 people in here now. Is there anybody in here who still, because I'm just trying to cover my bases and I'm trying to do something productive with the time we have together. Is there anybody in here who cannot get into their AP account?
No.
I think everybody can.
Okay. Give me a second. I gotta. Excuse me. I had to get rid of. Thank you. Had to get rid of that. I'm just gonna write down a roster of who's here today, because that way I know who can get in. Because all of you guys said you can get in, and I know 5 of you guys have actually done assignments on AP Classroom. So just bear with me. Nine. All right. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to actually, I can just, yeah. I'm going to write a list of people who are not here today and ask if any of you if any of you guys like, video chat, go to their house, whatever. And, I'm just trying to get everybody together to see if there's anybody who has any issues. And since all of you guys can get in, my thing is if you can ask any of these people and say, hey, can you get in? And if any of them say, no, I can't get in, it's pissing me off, then you kind of help them out is what I'm asking. So let me pull up a roster and start typing these in. Just bear with me for a minute if you don't mind. Okay. I have to toggle back and forth. There we go. Kate's here. Jackie's here. Jocelyn's here. Jose's here. And Haley. Haley's not here. Okay. Okay, that's the list. So, like I said, if any of you guys see any of these names on the list and you hang out with them, every so often, when you communicate with them, see them, whatever, if you can just ask any of these people you associate with, hey, are you able to get in okay? And if they say yes, you're good. If they say no, then since you all can get in, I need you to try to help them get in. So we can make sure everybody who, wants to take the exam can take the exam. Remember, if you don't take the exam, then you will not get AP credit on your transcript. You will get honors credit instead, since the state is paying for you to take the exam and the school is partnered with that. The school wants to make sure we're getting our money's worth. I'm going to put up here a screen that has the email thing. Just so that there is a website and you can kind of direct them to that. Like I said, I sent this email out on April 28th, but I just want to show you something that might be messing some of the people up. And, I've noticed a lot of the people who said they can't get in are kids who have kind of like struggled in the class. And so I don't know, like I had a kid who gave me 4 assignments on one day after he said that, I wasn't getting his emails. And so all of a sudden, magically, he's able to send me emails after I ask him like a pointed question. And so, I don't know if they really can't get in or if they're just saying they can't get in. But this is something I want you to ask them if they say they can't get in. So just let me set this up. All right. You guys see the screen okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So, let's see. When they go to sign in, they click on the link, the little pop-up screen comes up and they're like, oh, I can't get in, I can't work it. And I've asked them to send me an email. I think sometimes what it might be doing, and I'm not sure, is you might have this little problem here where it might not be coming through. And so if that's legit and you think they're not just blowing smoke, then they need to try to add this to their LexCS account. And then and this is why you don't want to wait till May 21st, because then it's going to be too late and none of it's going to work. But ask them to do this and then submit and make sure it goes through, and then wait like a day or two and then try to go back to the step 1 and log in and have it send, and then it should send it through because this has been added to the filter. You follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that might do it. There's also an FAQ thing that's down here. It says there's an AP services for students number. I've heard that's been pretty hellish because the wait times are like forever. But there's a few other options on there. Now I'm not sure if this is the same one that I emailed you guys earlier or not, but I would probably use this one first. And then, it's got these FAQ things that are up here. So if you get with anybody and they tell you, hey, I can't get in, then, if you're allowed to go and their parents let you come and you feel comfortable coming together and try to walk them through that, you can. If not, you can kind of do it like I did it with you and set up like a meet or a Zoom session or whatever and try to do it that way. I've pardon my language, I've busted my ass trying to help some of, not you guys out, but the people who don't show up out. Like I said, it's frustrating. So, I don't expect you to do a whole hell of a lot, but if I had a friend who had trouble getting in, I would try to help him out like the way I just tried to help you guys out. You see what I'm saying? So if you can, I would appreciate it. Trying to think what else.
I just asked Kiani, and she said she didn't know how to get in.
Okay. Yeah, could you, she can't get into her account at all?
She said she didn't know how to get on there, to AP Classroom.
Okay. There should, give me a second, there should be like a login. Oh, not. So. Yeah. So let me put that in the chat thing, and then maybe you can give it to her. So that's the link for the login. It's actually easier than I thought it would be. You know, you just put myap.collegeboard.org/login, and the login screen should pop up. Yeah, I'm gonna do one other thing real quick, because you guys can like click on these links I'm sending you, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send you the link that I showed you earlier with the login troubleshooting thing or what have you. And if you have any of these friends that I mentioned, go ahead and click on it and like maybe bookmark it or keep it somewhere. So like you can kind of walk them through it. I'm gonna put that up real quick. And it's a long, ugly looking link, but if you click on it, you can bookmark it and kind of keep it until we knock our exam out. Trying to think if there's anything else. Did any of you guys have questions about the rubric or anything you've seen on the YouTube reviews? Or I'm just trying to make sure I'm not leaving anything out.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But Mr. Zellman, I have a question.
Yes.
When are we gonna turn like the books that we got for your class back in?
Yeah, I sent somebody an email about that. That's a good question. And I haven't heard anything back when I sent the original email out. And now I feel dumb. I wish I asked that in the faculty meeting yesterday. I'm going to be, I don't know when I'm going to be at the school, but I'm going to be at the school probably at some point maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. And I'm going to try to ask somebody important, you know, when do we need to turn the books in? Because I don't want to take them up too early. I don't want to take them up before the 21st because then you guys don't have anything to read over or anything. But I definitely want to take them up as soon as I can after that point. Because, you know, the people next year are going to need them. And the new companion books are technically the libraries, so they're going to want them. But yeah, when I find that out, I'm going to let you guys know definitely. Thank you for asking me that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Kyra, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
When you hear back from Tiani or you get with Tiani to figure out how her login thing is going, could either you or her just, you know, reach out by email and let me know?
Mm-hmm. And I also know that Sydney can get in.
Sydney can get in?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know Zaivia should be able to get in. She turned in an AP classroom assignment while we were out with coronavirus. So it should be recently enough for her that she should be okay. But if any of you guys get up with her and want to double check, that'd be fine. So that's 12 out of 24. That's half the class that should be able to get in okay. That I know of for sure, that I don't have to stress about. Someone giving me the finger?
Nope.
Okay. I just saw a finger over the camera lens. I wasn't sure. All right. Well, to be honest, guys, I'm racking my brains. I can't think of anything else. That's why I've been asking you guys. If you don't have anything, the next time we meet up as a class is a week from today, which is the 14th at 9 in the morning. Of course, you can always stop in for individual questions or issues during the online office hours, which is today at 3 and then next Tuesday at 3. If you think you can just handle it by email, you can email me anytime, of course, unless anybody has anything.
No, sir.
Okay. Like I said, give those demos a shot. Make sure you can, you get the feel for it. They're going to put your exam ticket up there like a day or two before the 21st. You won't be able to log in with it until the 21st, but you should be able to see it pop up there. They're going to email you that also, but they said if you can log into your AP account, then you're good to go. They recognize that, like, my generation's the email generation, your generation's the social media generation. And so they're not like, that's why they're not requiring you to, answer emails, but they're putting it up there. One, because emails, don't go away unless you delete them. And two, some people, can just, I don't know, feel better having it in there, I guess. So unless anybody has anything else, I'm probably going to go ahead and close this out. So last call for questions.
Mr. Zellman?
All right, I'll take that as a good to go.
David was asking a question.
Yeah. Mr. Zellman? I don't think he can hear me.
Mr. Zellman?
Did he dip?
Did he leave?
No. He's still here.
Maybe he got bad Wi-Fi.
He's still here. I see him.
He dipped.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, gone.
Oh yeah, he did.
Whatever.
So is it over now?
But like, did he say bye or?
I don't know.
I
What was
think
your
it's
question?
And then he was like, all right, I guess it's.
Right, that's all I heard.
David, what were you gonna ask?
Oh, no, he's back. He's on mute.
Oh,
Like-
there he is.
He's muted.
Mr. Zellman, you're muted.
There we go. Like this thing's been a mess. I don't know what it like. I used to be able to upload videos, like the little 15 minutes nobody showed up, but I got to record it in case anybody asked for it videos. I used to be able to upload those in like 20 or 30 minutes. Now it takes almost an hour. So like my router is getting slower like every time I get in, and now it's like dropping out, and it's getting on my nerves. I'm sorry. But what's up?
So I was gonna ask, for DBQ, do you think it's like possible that we could get contextualization and historical complexity before we list any documents or anything?
You can. I know that's how Hepler's teaching it to her APUSH kids. If you put it in the intro, the only thing I would warn you about is that an AP reader is going to look for the thesis. That's the first thing they're always going to look for in the intro. So I would always get the thesis out first. Don't dork around with it or you're going to lose the reader. Then what I would try to do is put those blueprints that match up with bodies that are backed up by documents. If you want to finish off the paragraph by saying, you know, this situation is part of a larger theme of history that stretches back and forth throughout time, and you want to put that in there and get contextualization that way, or if you want to say, you know, this situation is similar to that situation over here or back in the day, you can do historical complexity that way. And that's fine. I just wouldn't start off a paragraph with it and like jam it all up with the thesis, because again, a thesis has to be clear, and if you make it all muddy looking and hard to find, an AP reader is just going to say, I don't have time to look for it because I literally have 3 minutes to grade this. I'm going to say no thesis and keep seeing if I can find points elsewhere. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. I feel like I earned my pay today now.
I'm sorry, but I have one more question.
Yeah.
So, if we do make like a 2 or a 1, like for the whole class, do we only get like honors credit now?
No, you get AP credit as long as you take the exam and you pass the class. And all of you guys are passing the class. There are a few who aren't. But anyway, yeah, so you get AP credit regardless as long as you pass the class and take the exam. That's going to be on your transcript.
Wait, so do we have to be passing the third quarter or the fourth quarter to get the credit?
If you passed first semester, then you passed the class. Worst case scenario. DPI in Raleigh has already decided anybody who's taking a year-long class and passed semester 1 way back before Christmas has passed the class no matter what.
Okay.
Quarter 3 and quarter 4 might improve that grade, which is why I've encouraged you guys to do the quarter 4 assignments. And I'm thinking, did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, I have another question.
Yeah.
So, if we fail like the test, will we have to be in world history next year?
No, because you got credit for the class.
Okay.
If you pass the class, you got your world history credit for graduation requirements, and you move on to civics or whatever else they're going to set up for next year. And I've heard different things about what they're doing with 10th grade history classes because it's a hot mess. Not because of what we've done as a school, but what we've done as a state. It's a hot mess. But you'll be done with your world history requirement regardless, because you'll have passed the class. The only question is whether you get AP credit or not. And that is based on you taking the exam 1. If you take the exam, then it'll say AP World History on your transcript. And if you don't get a level 3, but you get level 3s in other AP classes that you take, most colleges will say, well, hey, that's good because they started off with a 2 and they were just, they were freshmen, which is damn hard to get a 3 in as a freshman. But they grew over time and they got 3s, 4s, and 5s in other AP classes. That's going to look pretty good. So, and if you get a 3, 4, or a 5, you'll get college credit also. You'll get 1 credit for sure if you get a level 3. And you'll get 2 for sure if you get a 5, and a 4 is kind of iffy. It could be 1, it could be 2 credits, depending. And I still plan on paying people next year for those who get 3s, 4s, and 5s.
I have a silly question, and it probably doesn't matter anymore because we're not going back to school.
Uh-huh.
But so like, you know how like we hadn't gotten zapped at all?
Right.
Like, I just like I don't really care if you do anything, but like, were you even gonna do anything if we didn't get zapped?
We're gonna have a bring your own snacks party on the last day of class.
Oh, true.
Dang.
I got snacks, so here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Can we do anything with the tickets that we had from your class?
It's a damn good question, because those are supposed to be boost to quizzes and tests. I don't think I gave you any quizzes, and because my
Oh, okay.
all the assignments for quarter 4 were homeworks. I didn't feel it was fair to assign you a quiz or a test that we didn't go over in class 1, and 2, it's the same thing College Board's worried about, where you're going to open up tabs and just start looking up answers and questions and stuff. So I didn't feel the point in giving you any quizzes or tests for quarter 4.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot that it was just for the quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I thought we were going to come back when we left on May 13th. I even wrote on the board, who I have IOUs for awards day and all that. And, I mean, I have merit points for my other classes sitting up there waiting for him to look at. And I haven't been in my room since they kicked me out of the building toward the end of March.
So like, is there no way that like we can somehow, like with the tickets that we had and we didn't use, like use that on quarter 3 or anything?
Well, I want to say yes, but then there's part of me that says that I gave you guys so much like extra ways to get points at the end of quarter 3. Bring back the field trip forms, and there was some other crazy stuff I did too. I remember. I can't even think of them all anymore. But like I had people go from like 40s to 70s like that. So yeah, I'm probably not going to do anything with those. What I might do maybe, this is going to sound really weird, is, I don't know, maybe you can hold on to them and maybe you'll have me for something again and you can just, I don't know, maybe use them there. I really don't know. I really don't want to go back into quarter 3 considering all the stuff I did to help you guys out, because I know you guys struggled. I tried to help you out a whole bunch of ways. I think that's just where I'm at with that.
Oh, okay.
So if we go back to you in 2 years, those tickets will still count?
Yeah, I'll remember you.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know what I'll be teaching. They might throw me into personal finance class. I mean, they got, a new principal coming in, and they might say, "Hey, I don't want you to teach what you're comfortable teaching. I want to shake things up." I mean, who knows how this new principal is going to be? We don't even know.
He's lagging again.
I about said I couldn't hear him no more.
Right, I was waiting. I was like, did he get stuck?
Right. I guess we just wait.
I want him to teach A push because that's what I want to take.
Shoot. I can use those tickets.
Right. I want him to do A push.
We could use it for research, AP
Right,
research.
Yes.
He love.
Can a teacher teach 2 AP classes? Like at one time?
That seems stressful.
Right.
I think so though.
Yeah.
Are y'all taking AP classes next year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot, if we if we
Mr.
don't
Zelman,
take
you're
one.
muted.
He's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing's pissing me off. Um, did my last question go out? Did Nyla hear it, or
No.
does
No.
that?
No.
Yeah.
So that's when it cut out. Yeah, my thing cut out when like Nyla's little avatar was on, and I asked her who the avatar dude was, and then it just cut out.
Did he cut out again?
I think so.
Think so.
Pretty sure.
It was really quiet on here.
Right.
Right. I was waiting.
He left again.
It was just an accident.
I know, but I'm just saying he left again.
I made him move.
Wait, but did I have any more questions?
I don't know, because what was your question? I didn't even hear
I
that.
didn't have a question.
Oh, because like I know he was in the middle of answering like David's or something, and then he
Yeah.
cut off.
I think it was David.
I don't even remember what I asked, but he was asking you, Nyla, what your doodle was or your profile pic was.
Oh,
But my camera was on the entire time.
No, you cut off a few times.
He still saw it, but you gotta explain to him how you love him.
right. We love you, Nyla.
I love you guys too.
Nyla,
What?
I'm sorry I didn't text you back.
Oh.
I texted you back and then you said goodnight.
Oh.
I texted you back too.
So how do you guys think you're gonna do on the AP exam?
He's
Don't
back.
fail.
Oh.
I love the optimism. It's so sweet.
Oh, and he's gone again?
Who said that they were gonna? Oh.
Me.
Oh my god.
Was it funny?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say I was gonna fail.
I didn't
Oh,
either. I didn't
Jackie.
say nothing. Oh my god.
It was Jackie.
Yeah,
Right. Ooh.
I'm innocent. I was just asking.
Nah, I'm just playing. I don't know how I'm gonna do on it for real.
Kyra, no.
Yeah. %90 of life is attitude, guys.
True.
The more you practice, the more you'll get comfortable with it. That's why I'm trying to get you guys to go on and do that stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm going to try this one more time because I've tried 2 different times, and now I switched to my internet to my phone. So I'm running my internet off of that, hoping that that's going to last me better. So my 3rd time I'm asking Nyla the question. And who the Avatar dude is.
Oh, that's my husband.
What?
That's my celebrity husband.
Is that like some WWE dude or what?
Yeah, it's Roman Reigns.
That's who I thought it was. I wasn't sure. I heard he got coronavirus. I heard that's why they pulled him out of WrestleMania.
No, it's because he had leukemia and he got
Holy
over
crap.
it for like the 2nd time, and like he
Yeah.
didn't want to get the virus because it might have killed him. So that's why
Okay.
he didn't go.
I heard it was something about coronavirus. I didn't hear all the rest of it, so I was halfway right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, this has been a fun class.
Yes.
Yes. You gotta tell these other people this is what they're missing when they don't show up to class.
Shoot.
All right, it's almost 2, and I think I've answered everything that everybody's got. So, unless somebody has anything, I'm probably just going to close this out.
I'm good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm
So, like
good.
I said, I'll be here at 3 o'clock this week and on Tuesday. If you have any questions you wanted to do on video, you can email me anytime. We've got class on the 14th at 9 and 1. So I hope to see you all then, and I hope you guys check out that demo stuff and do some of the assignments so I can go ahead and set up some other stuff for you all.
All right.
All right, y'all take care.
You
Have a good
too.
night.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.